like I said, the contribution of MSMEs to the national export basket is just 6.2%. And there are several reasons. Before you can export, there are certifications, there are standards you must meet. You have regulators in this space. We've worked closely with the NEPC. We have an understanding with the Standard Organization of Nigeria and even NAFDAC, those regulators that play within the MSME space, to see how do we ensure that our MSME's products meet export standards. I'll give you an instance. We try to see how we can support those people that are in the shea butter enterprise some years back. And we had to take a tour to Kwara State. The whole of that Niger-Benue corridor is all shea, natural growing shea. But now, Nigerian shea is about the best globally. But the process of getting it for export purpose is the process is crude.
Cumbersome.
Crude, and so a lot of drudgery is involved in it. So we went there and we met elderly women, very senior elderly women in that space. And when I saw how they were doing it, I just remembered when I was a small boy growing up, and how my grandma used to give me a share when I have cold and stuff like that. I felt like throwing up because of the process. Now, Ghanaians come to Nigeria and buy share, the processed form, and they take it to Ghana, add value to it, and it's exported and is branded Ghanaian shea butter. Now, understanding the need to help them achieve that standard that can be exported, the UNDP supported them with processing machines and even powered by solar that some 7-8 years back. But they just abandoned it. What was the problem? They said, like he said, they said that the quality, the product that comes out of that machine, if they use it, is too smooth, unlike what the market needs. So they just abandoned it. And again, they did not have that understanding of how to effectively use the machine. At least you can adjust it and stuff to get the quality that you want. So the point I'm making now is understanding some of all these challenges, NAFDAC, SON, and some other regulators. We said, okay, on our own part, we'll help address this. So we have a facility where we bring in all these people, all those regulators, to see how they can approve or certify some of all these products by MSME so that they can easily export. We've worked with NEPC, we started a relationship with them where we've been able to look for SMEs that are export ready. And we've taken them to Gambia, to some other West African countries. And after that, they've been able to identify their market partners in some of all these countries, and on their own, they're exporting to some of all these countries. So we have regulation issues with MSMEs to export their product. For instance, during the AGOA, Nigerian entrepreneur was supposed to export to the US. By the time they took the product out of this country, they had to, they just pull out a sample randomly and just pull out a sample. Every shed has the number of treadings on it, and by the time they check it, if it does not meet, they return the whole container back to Nigeria. So we have to work closely with SON, NAFDAC, to ensure that most of all these challenges that MSMEs face in exporting, and the cost of operations too, cost of funds too, is also very exorbitant. That makes them not competitive. You see them exporting products that other countries can,
I wanted to find, you make recommendations to government and government agencies, recommendations that border on policy, just to help, encourage and enhance the chances of MSMEs to do exports, for instance?
Yes, for your information, we have the National Council on MSMEs. That's the highest body, policy-making body in Nigeria, chaired by Mr. Vice President, where issues that concern MSMEs, all the regulators, all the players, NAFDAC, all the Ministry of Finance, SWIDAN, NEPC, everybody is there. So these issues are discussed at that level. But you know, there is this issue in Nigeria that everybody works as in silos. In silos. So we are trying to see how we can play that role of a coordinator of what everybody is doing, so that we can improve the export opportunities for our MSMEs in Nigeria.